A quick lesson about settled science. In the 1970s, the public was flooded with dire warnings from respected experts. Predictions of catastrophic famine by the year 2000, mass starvation in the West, oil running out by the 90s, and an overpopulation crisis that would destroy the environment. These weren't fringe voices. They were on magazine covers, advising governments, shaping school curricula. History proved them spectacularly wrong. The population bomb never exploded. The Green Revolution increased food production, global poverty rates plummeted, and famine receded. But the damage from their alarmism was real. Determined to avert a crisis that never came, they pushed abortion, widespread condom use, and the contraceptive pill as tools to lower birth rates, policies that directly worked against humanity's most basic biological imperative, reproduction. In doing so, they triggered demographic declines that now threaten entire nations. The West, once vibrant, now has birth rates far below replacement. In Asia, Japan, South Korea, China, the decline is so steep, some demographers warn of near-extinction trajectories. As populations shrink and age, the accumulated knowledge, scientific innovation, medical expertise, and cultural achievements of the most advanced civilizations are put at risk. A society that cannot replace itself cannot sustain its institutions or progress. When I was a child, the highest ideal was clear: grow up, marry, and have a loving family. That was understood as the foundation of both personal happiness and social stability. But after the overpopulation panic, an anti-family movement arose, disguised as liberation, promoting promiscuity, undermining marriage, and weakening the very structures that supported human flourishing. The results? More venereal disease, more emotional instability, and more women left childless, many of whom later realized that motherhood is one of life's greatest blessings. Losing a child is among the most devastating human experiences. Psychologists know the grief can last a lifetime. If the loss of a child is that profound, then building a culture that denies women the chance to become mothers is not just short-sighted, it is ethically questionable. On their deathbeds, few people cherish career milestones over the presence of children and grandchildren. That is the real legacy of human life, a legacy now endangered by decades of misguided policy and cultural trends that treat family as optional rather than as the cornerstone of civilization. And now the same mindset reappears, rebranded as climate authority, pushing massive geoengineering schemes, cloud seeding, stratospheric aerosol injection, ocean iron fertilization. These sound powerful, but they could disrupt rainfall patterns, cause devastating droughts, alter monsoon cycles that feed billions, damage ozone chemistry, and threaten global food production. If experts cannot predict the weather beyond 10 days, how can we trust them to engineer the planet's climate for centuries to come? This overconfidence is dangerous, especially with Western civilization already weakened by a demographic crisis of its own making. In such a fragile state, launching risky, poorly understood planetary experiments could be the fatal error, one of those desperate, monumental decisions that history shows often accelerate a civilization's collapse. When those who have failed so completely in the past now claim the authority to control the climate, skepticism is not anti-science. It is the defense of science's true principles: humility, evidence, and reversibility before irreversible action. Because the record is clear, grand theories sold with certainty can do more lasting harm than the crises they claim to prevent. I hope you have enjoyed this content. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and share this video with as many people as you can.